So this video, guys, is going to mainly be about the Steelers. I'm going to do different videos, individual, probably like each day, probably edit them, well, maybe, yeah. So for the first game, the Steelers versus Browns. Now, on his YouTube, I'm doing this kind of like late/early, I guess.
Yeah, we just made it up, so like he's technically doing like his game just finished.
Yeah, the Steelers versus Browns literally like just finished, like not even 2 seconds ago, and Steelers won against the Cleveland Browns. Just say it. Just say it. I'm just disappointed. 10-17. You hear that, right? Yeah. So guys, Week 1, Washington versus Lions already finished. Okay, now don't judge us. Now just stop. Yeah, so Washington nearly defeated the Lions 17-7. At the start of the game, Lions threw a touchdown pass, and then after that, Lions just fell backward and couldn't win anything. Okay, guys, so this game hasn't gone yet. The Bills versus Miami Dolphins. What do you think that your prediction for the score is, Chips?
So I feel like the Bills are going to go 14-0 against the Dolphins, but then the Dolphins are going to bring their A game and bring 21-14 in the last 2 quarters. So that's my prediction.
I think I want the Bills to win, but there might be a chance for the Dolphins. I think first quarter is going to be 7-3, Bills leading. Second quarter, I feel like it's going to be 14-13, Bills leading, of course. Third quarter, I think it's going to be Dolphins leading 20-17, and then the end of the game, fourth quarter, it's going to be 20-20. Going into overtime, Bills win 23-20.
Okay, I see how it is.
Okay, for the next game, this game hasn't been done yet. The game in progress right now is, say it, Chips.
The Rams versus the Packers. It's in progress right now. The Packers are just passing the Rams. In the second quarter.
Yep, second quarter 7-0. They literally just scored. And my prediction is that the Rams come back and they win it 28-27.
I'm not feeling like it's going to be a high game, so I'm going to go the Los Angeles win 14-7.
Maybe. Or 14-13. Maybe 14-10.
But if the Packers are going to win, I feel like they're going to win probably like 21, maybe like 7.
And for the next game that has already passed, Chiefs versus Texans. Now, I'm going to let my buddy here say it because it's going to pee him off, so get going.
You could say it.
Well, it looks like we ain't doing the podcast.
So the Chiefs lost, upsetting loss to 28-30 against the Texans.
Yeah, my Washington football team didn't lose that. We won. We won 17-7.
Against the Lions today, but I mean, come on. How do we lose against the Texans when they're 79 overall and we are 88 overall, I think?
Nope, Texans are 77.
Even worse.
Good. I just need to pee you off. For the next game, my homies, we have the Ravens versus the Texans. Or not Texans. We do.
I swear, if you keep on bringing up the Texans, I'll do that.
For the next game, my homies, it's the Ravens versus the Texans. Oh, hand redo.
Shut up!
For the next game, it is Baltimore Ravens versus Tennessee Texans.
So the game is Ravens versus Titans.
Texans, yeah, I know. Yeah, so my prediction is on the Texans. I want them to win 30-28.
I want the Titans to. I mean, like, see, what I'm trying to go for is I want like teams that normally never really get to the playoffs. So like the Titans make it to the playoffs and the Ravens. So I don't really care who wins. But like, of course, I want the Chiefs to go to the playoffs. I mean, like that's my favorite.
Well, since you don't care, I'm going to pick randoms between two teams on both of the teams. And you are going to say your prediction on who's going to win. Well, based off of their overall, of course. But yeah. Okay, so for the Ravens, Saints. For the Texans, Vikings. Who do you think would win that?
The Vikings or the Saints?
Yeah.
The Saints. Saints would carry the
Okay,
Vikings.
so you want the Ravens to win. Okay. Hello, my boys. We back with the next game that hasn't been done at all so far. Who do you think will win, my fellow partner?
Well, before we say that, we gotta see the teams that are playing. So the teams that are playing are, should we check, the Chargers versus the Patriots. So what team do you have going?
I have the Patriots because of their defense.
Defense, huh? Well, knowing that I think they have Cam Newton on that, so. I feel like the Patriots are gonna barely win by a field goal.
I think the score first quarter is going to be 7-7 tied. Second quarter 10-7. Third quarter 24-13. And then last quarter is going to be 24-27. Patriots! Yeah, boys.
All right.
The Seattle Seahawks versus the 49ers. This game has not to be done before. I think that the 49ers are nearly going to beat the Seahawks 28-27.
Nah, bro, Seahawks on top. Russell Wilson's gonna throw a dime at the end of the game.
Nah. What, is it going to be 30-28? Okay, for the next game, Bengals versus Broncos. Who do you think's gonna win, my fellow mate?
I want the Bengals to win, probably the Broncos. So I'm gonna go Bengals though.
The Bengals last year weren't that good.
10 for the score.
Huh?
14-10 for the score.
Last year the Bengals won like 3-4 and something. Like 3 and something, or like 4 and something. And then Broncos last year, I think they won they didn't do bad.
Well, we're talking about Madden ratings, so.
So, for last year, because of last year, I'm going with the Broncos.
I'm going with Bengals.
My score prediction is going to be 27-21.
I already did mine. 10-14.
You're going for the low score predictions. I'm not. Well, see you guys in the next game. Well, boys, for the next game, we got Colts, the 84 overall team, versus Jets, the 73 overall team. This kind of reminds me of like a 2-point difference. I think the Colts are going to win, though. Probably by 2. I'm going to go 27-25.
I'm going to go Colts for this one, 38-20.
What?
Yeah, 38-20, Colts.
Okay. For the next game, we have the 84 overall Las Vegas Raiders versus the 70 overall Jacksonville Jaguars. Chirp, chirp.
I got the Raiders on this one.
Yep, I got the Raiders. Derek Carter is going to throw a dime at the end of the game to Darren Waller.
I feel like it's gonna be 7-21.
7-21? You know what? I'm gonna agree with you. 7-21, Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah. All right. So that was pretty much all our AFC teams.
For the next game, we have the 89 overall New Orleans Saints against the 80 overall Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Retire goddamn Tom Brady. You need a life, like a real life, not in the NFL. But yeah, next to what I say.
I got the Saints on this one.
I got the... I'm going with the 41-year-old Drew Brees in the New Orleans Saints. Woo.
All right, so I feel like the Buccaneers are gonna tower them 21-0, and then the Saints are gonna step up the game, scoring.
I think it's gonna go into overtime, 24-24, and then Saints win 27-24.
I'm going 28-21.
28-21.
Yeah. All right. So now, we're gonna give you guys.
Yeah, boys, for the next game, we have the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philly Eagles. Cowboys are 76 overall, Eagles 75. These are the good times, okay?
I got the Eagles on this one.
I got the Eagles too because I hate the Cowboys because Cowboys fans always overrate their players. So, but I have my money on the Vikings because Kirk Cousins is one of my favorite quarterbacks. So I'm going with the Vikings because mainly because they have my favorite quarterback, well, one of my favorite quarterbacks, and they are better overall than the Giants by 79-78. But yeah, I think the score is going to be 10-17.
10-17, you got?
Mhm.
For this one, I'm gonna have to go the Giants are winning it.
How much?
So the Giants are gonna 28-7 them.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening with these two teams.
No.
I'm going to jump out of my window. For the next game, my boys, we We got Atlanta Falcons 82 overall. Atlanta Falcons with Julio Jones against the ferocious, the shortest quarterback, Kyler Murray, and DeAndre Nuke Hopkins, the Arizona 80 overall Cardinals. Who do you have winning?
I got Cardinals.
Same.
I feel like the kicker is gonna carry the team for the Falcons. So.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like the score is finally gonna be 11-15.
11-15. I think, with my little eye, it's going to be 16-14. 16-14. For the next game, my boys, we got, please say for me, Captain. The Panthers, one of the trashiest teams in the NFL right now, against the Bears. Don't know what's so important about them. I have my money on the Bears because I don't keep up with either of these two teams.
I think McCaffrey's gonna bring his game on and carry the Panthers 17-10.
17-10. I have my money on Bears. 13-10. That's my prediction. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.